What? I can't go in the toilet?
阻住晒。
I'm aware you're late, but we'll start the interview now. Do you have any needs? I'm sorry, but we cannot accommodate your needs.
As a modern city, Hong Kong falls short for providing a decent quality of life for people with disabilities. Social service experts divide the challenges for disabled people into two categories: employment and accessibility. They face social inequalities in two forms: inequality of opportunity in terms of employment, and inequality of capabilities, that is, having less access to a better life like play, health, etc. While 8.1% of the population lives with a disability, 45.3%, almost half, live below the poverty line. Although a monthly allowance of up to $3,300 is given based on eligibility, disabled do not want just handouts. These handouts are not enough for even one-person household. By providing opportunities through employment, the government can not only lift some of its financial burden, but also invest this money elsewhere in improving the general care of disabled people. Full-time employment will help disabled have a sense of belonging and boost their psychological health. Social Welfare Department runs a support program which gives out one-off subsidies to companies for $20,000 for making the environment suitable for disabled employees. However, of the working age, 3 out of 5 disabled are economically inactive. This marginalizes them through the productive activity and continues the cycle of poverty. Care ER's study found 28% with even higher education qualifications had never worked before. The main reasons for the reluctance for employment included office environment limitations and employers uninformed on how to change. Furthermore, Equal Opportunities Commission received most complaints from disabled, accounting for 320 cases in 2016. The complaints reflected these problems. How can we accommodate people with disabilities in an office environment? Well, let's start from their pockets. Every disabled person has a government-issued disability card for the proof of disability. We propose adding a disability-specific QR code on the back of each card. Adding a QR code that, when scanned, allows employers to find a government website with necessary information on how to accommodate disabled employees. These web resources are extremely easy to access, considering that QR codes can be read on smartphones, which have over 100% penetration in Hong Kong. This QR code can also have links to other relevant websites. For example, by scanning the QR code, employer can get information about type of disability, which is specially put in the QR code to provide privacy, any medicine to treat sudden attacks, for example cramps, and how they can use the $20,000 grant provided by the government for specific type of disability under the budget with approximate cost for general items. For example, company XYZ scans QR code on True's disabled card. The list of items they get that help ease their accommodation includes movable disc with soft close drawers, disabled friendly chair, foldable wheelchair, $2,000, increasing width for doors, $4,000, toilet with grab rails, $3,000, movable monitor, $800, special mouse, $1,000, totaling $14,000. Some things, such as accessible toilets, will not be needed to be created again for the next disabled employee. Although our idea is grounded for wheelchair users, it can be applied to all other types of disabilities in order to reduce inequalities. One thing public can do is to ask Google Maps, LinkedIn, and Facebook to give the businesses an option to list themselves as disabled friendly. This can help the interviewees knowing whether the business has accessible infrastructure and other disability accommodations. By creating a sense of public support through everyday apps we use, many businesses will feel the need to be better and meet their corporate responsibilities. Technologies all have APIs for their services, which can be combined into one helpful application. These two platforms will create information convergence, which will make access to information easy. Through better employment practices and intensive efforts to make more accessible workplaces, the general public would have a chance to closely understand the disabled as other human beings, which will increase acceptance and eliminate stereotypes in the workplace. Instead of keeping these people at the margins of society, giving them the infrastructure and opportunities will benefit us all. Let Stephen Hawking's death not be filled with sadness, but a reminder of what a life can give us if we, as a society, give a person care and dignity.